The scene opens at a small cafe where Abbott and Costello take their seats. The waitress says, "Won't you boys have something to eat?" Costello replies, "Yes, ma'am, I would like a..." Abbott grabs Costello by the lapel and speaks to him in an aside. "Please, please, what do you mean, yes, ma'am? We've only got a quarter, you know that. Do you understand? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" "Well, a quarter, we can get something to eat." "All right, now, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll order a turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee, see, and I'll give you half. And if she asks you if you want anything, you just say, 'No, I don't care for anything.' Even if she asks me if I care for anything, I say I want nothing?" "That's right." "You mean we're going to put something over her?" No, we're not putting anything over on her. We're going to sucker her. That's all. All we have is a quarter. She'll think we're a couple of big shots." "That's a boy. I don't care for anything." "That's right." Abbott and Costello turned back to face the counter. "Give me a turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee, please." Waitress replies, "Well, what do you have?" to Costello. "I don't care for anything." "Oh, go ahead, have something." "Give me a turkey sandwich." Abbott spins around, pulling himself and Costello off their stools, and they speak in another aside. "What did I just get through telling you?" "I refused once, didn't I? That's enough." "I know, but we only got a quarter." "I mean, but the waitress says to have something. I say I don't care for anything. Then you say go ahead, have..." Never mind that. You can't order. Never mind what I say. No matter how much you coax me. No matter how much I coax you. You just say, I don't want anything. I'll just say I'm filled up is all. That's all. We only got a quarter." Costello pulls Abbott closer as if revealing the truth to him. "I ain't, but I'll say I will." "Well, say that." Okay, I don't care for anything, and I'll give you half my sandwich." And Abbott and Costello return to their seats at the counter. "That turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee, please." The waitress says to Costello, "Well, what will you have?" "I don't care for nothing." "Oh, go ahead, have something. Go on, have something. Come on, you're here to eat, right?" "Yeah." "Go ahead, order something." "Give me some ham and eggs." Abbott grabs Costello by the lapels and whisks them both off the stools further aside. "What did I just get through telling you?" "What do you keep coaxing me for?" "Just a minute. We've only got a quarter." "I know, but don't keep saying go ahead, take something. I say I don't care for something. You say go ahead, take..." Never mind. Never mind what I say. Just don't order anything. How are you going to pay for it?" "I'm filled up. I don't know for nothing. That's all." "That's different. No matter how much I coax you, you don't want anything." "I'm deaf. I don't say another word. Now keep quiet. You want a sandwich, you can't pay for 2 turkey sandwiches. Now come on." Abbott and Costello begin to retake their seats at the counter. "I don't want nothing. You don't want anything." They turn towards the counter and speak to the waitress. "That turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee, please." "And you?" "I don't care for nothing." "Oh, sure you do." "Stop asking me if I don't care for nothing. That's all. I'm not in the mood to eat." "You told me you were hungry." "I know, I've told you a lot of things, but I ain't going to eat." "Well, are you hungry?" "I beg your pardon, miss, but I'm not going to eat." "You are hungry? Now look, you're in a restaurant. What do people go to a restaurant for?" "Not me, I'm just..." "What do people go to a restaurant for?" "Sometimes I wonder." "They go there to eat." "Yeah. Well, that's what you're here for." "That's a wonderful word, eat." "Well, all right, order something." "I'm not hungry." "Now listen, you want people to think I'm a cheapskate around here? Go on, order something. Order something small." "Give me a small steak." Abbott slaps Costello across the face, grabs him by the lapels, and off the stools they go again for another aside. What did I just get through telling you?" "What do you keep coaxing me for?" "Never mind that coaxing. No matter how much I coax you, you don't want anything. Now sit down there and behave yourself." Abbott and Costello sit down again and speak to the waitress. "Turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee." "Turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee, yes?" Costello has both hands over his mouth, and with a questioning glance, the waitress looks his way. "You don't care for anything." As the waitress turns towards the kitchen and exits, Abbott reaches over and slaps his hand over Costello's mouth as well. "Quiet." Costello turns to get off his stool. "I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get nothing to eat." Abbott pulls Costello back to his stool. "I told you I'd give you half. Don't worry about it." "Yeah, but I spilled sauce on my suit." "You better take that suit over to my Uncle Herman's at the dry cleaning plant." "Dry cleaning plant? What's your Uncle Herman doing here?" "Well, this is Wednesday. He's dying today." "That's terrible, Abbott. I didn't even know he was sick." "Oh, he isn't sick. He's dying." "He's dying and he's sick?" "That's right. If he was sick, he couldn't die." "Why not?" "Well, it's against the rules of the cleaning plant." You mean they wouldn't let him die if he's sick?" That's right. If the man is sick, they won't let him into the place to die. What do? Leave him out in the alley? Oh, no. He can't die in the alley. He can't? No, if he wants to die, he has to go up 7 floors. He's got to die on the 7th floor? Well, certainly. Is there any elevator in the place? No. The nerve of the people. What do you mean? Making a poor man climb 7 floors to die. Why don't they send him home? Well, his wife won't let him die in the house. Wife don't? She don't want him dying in the house. She don't. No. You might as well go crawl under a rock. Imagine a guy can't even die in his own house. No, if there's any dying to be done around the house, his wife does it. You mean his wife has got to die too? Certainly. Abbott, what are you trying to do, bump off the whole family? Oh, keep quiet. I'm going to bring Uncle Herman to my house to die. Oh, he couldn't die at your house. Why couldn't he die at my house? Because you have no die. You got to have die to die? Costello, would you pay attention? I'm trying to tell you that Uncle Herman has to die so he can live. Well, naturally. What was that? I said that Uncle Herman has to die to live. If he doesn't die, he can't eat. You mean he eats after he dies? Well, certainly. He dies for a while, then he eats. Then he dies again, then he eats some more. It must be the food that's killing him. He's eating it to your stage joint. No, you idiot. A man has to eat if he stands up all day dying. You mean he has to stand up to die? Naturally. Did you ever hear of anybody lying down to die? All the people I ever knew, they used the standard way. No. He can't lie down on the job. He's got to be through dying by 6 o'clock. If he dies after 6, he gets time and a half. You mean he gets paid for dying? Oh, sure, it's piecework. He dies a piece at a time. Look, you idiot. When I say Uncle Herman is dying, I don't mean he's dying like a person dies when he dies. I mean he's dying for a living, and a person that dies for a living is living even though he's dying. When you say that Uncle Herman is dying, you don't mean that he's dying like a person dies when he dies. You mean he's dying for a living, and a person that dies for a living is dying even though that he's dying? Now you've got it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Now you're getting noisy. They're going to make us leave. Well, they have some apples here for you. Why don't we take some with us? Abbott starts dividing them out between them. Well, another one for you, another one for me, one for you, one for me. There you are. Now they're all equally divided. 40 apples, right? How many apples have you got? Well, I've got 20. How many have you got? I've got 20 too. You've got 2 more than me. Reaches for 2 of Abbott's apples. No, don't touch the apples. You asked me how many I got. You got 2 more than me. They're equally divided. There's 40 apples. Yes. I've got 20. How many have you got? I've got 20 too. See what I mean? Reaches for 2 of Abbott's apples. Don't touch the apples. Split 2 in half. I've got 1 coming. I'm hungry. Please. I'm hungry too. I've been waiting all this time. Come on. Count the apples. 40 apples. You can cut them in half. Count them yourself. Count them. What's after 9? 10. So you've got 20. I've got, how many have you got? Well, I've got 20 too. Hands one of the apples to Abbott. Now that's better. Thank you.